All right, SOBs, thanks for tuning in. Today we're not outdoors. We got the unboxing or unbagging of May's Super 6-Sack. And it's great. Came in a little bait bag. These things are great for soft plastics. I got a few of them over here in multiple different colors. They're really great whether you go on, it's in your boat, or you're going on trips. It's nice. I pack these bags full of, depending on what type of trip I'm going on. If it's a long trip, I'll pack it, each bag full of some sort of different soft plastics. This way I know what to grab from. If I'm going on a short little small day trip, I might just put what I'm using that day in the bag and take it with me. But they're great. They're really resilient. I think the gray one, this one's still holding up good. I've had this one for I think a year or two now. So they're great little bags. So I came in the 6X this month, and that's awesome. So we'll open it up, break into what's in here. All right, first we got Divine Swim Jig, 1/4 ounce, and that's the dark water gill color, which is a good looking color. We got, here you go, it's got the black head with kind of like a greenish, almost blue, depending on which angle you look at it, eye. And then let's get this band off here so you can really see the skirt. And you got the skirt at the bottom, and it's got the green pumpkin with the black little flake in it, and it's got the black with the blue flake, and that's just looks real good. Paired it up with a pretty much any soft plastic, but nice little swim bait, and this would look great. I'm gonna try it. In fact, one of my buddies got this same sack, and he caught one on like the first cast with this exact same color. So it's a great jig. You'll be seeing us throw this soon. It'll all be packaged. All right, on to the next one. We got a Crush 100S Silent in the bluegill spawn color. This is a nice little, what is this one? 2 to 5 foot, nice little square bill, 2 to 5 foot diver. And all the paint jobs on these 6 cents baits, they just always look great. Check this out. Right up above the bill here, you got this lavender color with the blue coming all throughout the gill plates, the black dot that most bluegills have. And look at the stripes on this. It's like a tannish to like a pinky lavender almost, with a nice orange belly here. It really does look like a spawning bluegill. Look, dark top, like goldish almost. It's great. It's gonna get bit. And the Silent, if you listen, there's no rattle in this one, so it's better if maybe not dealing with muddy water. Maybe the fish are a little finicky and that they're not really into the knockers that most crankbaits have. You pick up this one. It's a nice little Silent, but it'll still give a reaction strike without scaring them off if they're a little finicky. It's another good one and a great color. All right. Next, we got the Movement 80X in the shad drone. Now, this one's a 1 to 3 foot diver. I love the Movement 80 Wake. The X is also a really good one. The Wake is essentially the same thing, just the angle of the bill is a little bit different, and it is more of like a 0 to 1 foot diver, and this is where this 1 to 3. But it's great. It's got a really wide and erratic motion, and nice loud single big thumper in there. And I really like this one. Check out this color. What did I say this was? Shad Drone. And we got, it's like an orangish burgundy up at the top, come down to the side. It's a silvery lavender almost, with the black accent here, and like a chartreuse vein running straight through the center to pretty much pearl white bottom with that black with the red accent eye. That's a really good looking color right there. I got no complaints about it at all. And like I said, I like these Movement, the whole Movement line I really like. The Wake is one of my favorites, but the 80X is really good too. We got a couple of them up here somewhere. Movement 80 Wake, Movement 80X, a few of them are up there. So it's another good one. And like I said, that one's not so deep of a diver. It's only 1 to 3. And it's a little bit bigger of a presentation. It's a larger crankbait, so that sometimes it'll pull a little bit of a bigger bite, and it's nice. We got some soft plastics. We got the Stroker Craw 3.3, and this one's in the green pumpkin color. I'll pull one out, but to be honest, you guys know what green pumpkin looks like. Check it out. We got the green pumpkin with the black flake in it. We won't spend too much time on this one. It's pretty basic. But the stroker crawls get bit. I love them at jig trailers. Just use them, flipping them around. They're great crawls. Add those ones to the collection. We still got more baits in here. It's crazy, guys. Alright, now we got the Curve 55 in the blue truce shad color. And this one is a 5 to 9 foot diver, so it's more of a medium range. And to be honest, in the body, most of the body is water I fish. This one is either too deep or right at the deepest that the lake will be. So this one's going to be more when I go to the little bit larger fisheries. I'm going to go my deeper crank box or my mid crank box. But this is a hell of a color. Let's take a look at this. It's got like a, I guess the best way I describe that is a teal with some silver flake up in the top of it. And it comes down to just such a bright chartreuse. And then it's got the red accent at the bottom of the gills, looking like gills. Right down to the pearl white bottom. A little bit of orange right up at the top under the nose there. And that thing's good. You get yourself some muddy water and whatnot. This thing will really stand out, get down to where they are. And it's got some nice knockers. And it's not a huge profile, so you might, pull some bites that a larger profile crank wouldn't, necessarily pull. And this is a nice one. I think I have a couple of these up here too, somewhere. Maybe. Yep, there's Curve 55 right there. Same one. A little bit different color, but I got most of their baits at some point on my wall up here. Alright, and now we got the last one in the sack. And this is surprising to me, guys, because we already got all this stuff in this sack. All of it. With the bait bag. That's a jig, a pack of soft plastics, sometimes 3 crankbaits, with the bait bag. So that's a pretty good sack for what you pay for the premium sack as it is. And they sent you an Axis. Now, I don't know if you guys have looked into the Axis or have seen the Axis before. And this one's in Bluegill Magic color. It's a square bill. It dives 2 to 5 feet, but it's a little bit different. It's got a metal bill to it, and the bill has a swivel that moves. Now, these are really good crankbaits. Few things. If you're using one of these, if you have an Axis, don't burn it. Don't burn it and kill it into yourself, like you would, like you're burning this square bill in or something like that. Go a little slower retrieve with this one. And what I like about it is as you do that slow retrieve, it's coming through, and it'll occasionally just hunt off by itself. But if you give a little rod twitch, or you just slow down and then speed up real quick on your retrieve and then go back to the normal pace, it'll hunt off to the side. And sometimes if you got a fish that's following it in like you were using a regular, almost like a normal crankbait, how it looks when it deflects, it hunts off to the side. This almost does it just with a little rod twitch. So if you have a fish that's coming up behind it and not really committing, and you just give it a little rod twitch and this thing hunts off to the side, that fish is going to think that the bait that it's chasing is taken off, and it's going to try to go after it. So sometimes that'll entice a hit with these. And this one's a good color. I don't have this color. Like I said, with the Bluegill Magic. This one's got the green back on it with a bluish nose up at the top here. And it comes down to the sides that are, it's still all green to a pearl white here with orange and black stripes, vertical stripes going down it. And it's got a lavender accent right below the stripes, kind of in the center, to the silverish white bottom with I guess that's chartreuse, but it's a little bit more of like a green chartreuse than what I would normally see, not just straight chartreuse. And that's a good color. I mean, you can't beat it. Like I said, if you guys have one of these, if you guys get this sack and you try this thing, don't burn it. Like I said, just nice, slow, easy retrieve. Try, as you're going, speed up, then slow back down a little bit just to cause that hunt. Little small rod twitches to cause that hunt, and you might entice a bite like that pretty easy. And they're just great crankbait to throw. But this is a hell of a sack that they sent this month, guys, with the bait bag and everything. I don't know, I paid $30-something, like $36 or something for this thing, and with the bait bag, I mean, it's got to be $50-$60 worth of stuff at least. These axes aren't cheap, and that's a hell of a deal. So if you guys are interested in this 6 sack, getting one of these things sent to your house every month, I got a link in the description down below. It's in there. You can go click on that and you can get yourself your own. It's really affordable, and I get the premium one. There's a cheaper one, but yeah, that's May's premium sack. So I hope you guys enjoyed, this unboxing or unbagging content, and can't wait to get back out on the water and try out all these new lures I got. If you guys like this unboxing video, hit that like button. Comment, let me know if you get the Super 6 sack and which one you get. Subscribe, you can see all my new stuff coming out. Until next time, guys. Peace.